Picture this, you've just found your dream car, maybe a mint Nissan Skyline GTR in Japan, or a German diesel wagon that makes your heart race faster than a turbo spool. Your palms are sweaty, your wallet's shaking, and your dreams are just a shipping container away. But hold up, this isn't Fast and Furious, and the US government plays more Vin Diesel than Paul Walker when it comes to bending the rules. Importing a car isn't as simple as ship it and send it. It's a maze of rules, forms, and government acronyms with zero chill. But don't worry, this video will steer you through the process with facts and just enough sarcasm to keep your sanity intact. Step 1. Know what you're importing. Before you even think about which shipping company to use or what paperwork to fill out, you need to know what kind of vehicle you're importing. This isn't just a matter of make or model. The age of the vehicle and its country of origin will determine which rules apply. If your vehicle is 25 years old or more, congratulations, you've hit the jackpot. Cars that are 25 years or older are exempt from most US Environmental Protection Agency and Department of Transportation compliance standards. It's like having a backstage pass to a concert where everyone else is waiting in line with wristbands and clipboards. However, if the car is less than 25 years old, you're entering the land of regulation dragons. These vehicles must comply with Environmental Protection Agency emission standards and Department of Transportation safety standards. That means airbags, bumpers, anti-theft tech, and smog controls that Uncle Sam deems roadworthy in the land of bald eagles and drive-thrus. Step 2. Meet the bosses. Environmental Protection Agency, DOT, and CBP. The US government doesn't joke when it comes to cars entering its borders. 3 major agencies call the shots. First, the Environmental Protection Agency wants to make sure your ride doesn't turn the air into a rolling smog alert. Next, the Department of Transportation ensures your car is safe enough to survive a fender bender, or at least not burst into flames when sneezed on. And finally, the Customs and Border Protection steps in to make sure you've paid your dues, literally, and that your undercarriage isn't smuggling invasive plant species or European spiders. If your car has a manufacturer-issued compliance label indicating that it meets US standards, that's like finding the Holy Grail. You're golden, but if it lacks that magical sticker, you'll need to hire certified professionals to modify your car into a compliant little angel. Step 3. Exploit legal loopholes. There are several exemptions and legal paths you can use to your advantage. The 25-year rule, as mentioned earlier, is the most popular among car collectors and JDM fanatics. If your car is over 25 years old, it's exempt from most Environmental Protection Agency and Department of Transportation requirements. That means no expensive modifications, no weird compliance letters, and no months of bureaucratic purgatory. Then there's the show or display exemption, which allows you to import certain rare or historically significant vehicles even if they don't meet US standards. The catch: you can only drive them 2,500 miles per year. If your car collection is more red carpet than racetrack, this might be your move. There's also the temporary import option, which is perfect for non-residents, students, tourists, and diplomats. You can bring your vehicle into the US for up to 1 year without converting it to meet Environmental Protection Agency or Department of Transportation standards, as long as you promise to take it home later. Don't get any ideas about accidentally forgetting. Uncle Sam doesn't like forgetful car importers. Step 4. The compliance gauntlet. If your vehicle doesn't meet the 25-year rule and isn't eligible for a show or display or temporary exemption, then get ready to hire an independent commercial importer for Environmental Protection Agency compliance and a registered importer for or Department of Transportation compliance. These professionals will help modify your car to meet US standards, swapping parts, adjusting systems, and generally giving your car a full bureaucratic makeover. These services aren't cheap. Depending on how non-compliant your vehicle is, you could be looking at anywhere from a few $1,000s to over $15,000. And it's not quick either. Modifications and approval can take months. This isn't a DIY job unless your garage comes equipped with emissions test facilities and crash test dummies. Step 5. Paperwork. Importing a car to the US involves a mountain of paperwork, including the bill of sale, original title, vehicle registration, and possibly translations of any foreign documents. Key forms include Environmental Protection Agency Form 3520-1 to declare the vehicle's emission status, Department of Transportation Form HS-7 to outline its compliance with US safety standards, the bill of lading to confirm the car was shipped, and CBP entry forms like 7501 or 3461 depending on the port of entry. You'll also need a valid photo ID and proof of US residency. Without them, your dream car might end up stranded at the port like Tom Hanks in The Terminal. Step 6. Shipping your car. When it comes to physically getting your car to the US, you'll usually choose between roll-on, roll-off shipping or container shipping. RoRo is cheaper and works well if your car runs. They literally roll it on the ship and roll it off on arrival, but it's not the safest or most secure option, and personal items are not allowed inside. Container shipping costs more, but gives your car its own private suite, perfect for rare, fragile, or non-running vehicles. Depending on the size of the vehicle, the destination port, and the level of service, expect to spend between $1,000 and $3,500 for shipping. Step 7. Customs clearance. When your car finally arrives at a US port, it must pass inspection by Customs and Border Protection. They'll review your forms, collect duties and taxes, and potentially inspect the vehicle for compliance and cleanliness. If the undercarriage has dirt, seeds, or plant matter, you're in trouble. You might be required to clean the car or even pay for fumigation. It's not personal. America just has a thing about foreign bugs. Duties usually include 2.5% of the vehicle's purchase price for cars, 25% for trucks, and 2.4% for motorcycles. If your vehicle is over 25 years old, it's typically duty-free, but prepare to pay other fees too. Port charges, storage fees, and a potential bond deposit if your car is non-compliant and awaiting modifications. Step 8. Register your car and hit the road. Once your vehicle clears customs, you're in the home stretch. Your next stop is the Department of Motor Vehicles, where you'll title and register your car. Requirements vary by state, but you'll usually need proof of customs clearance, the original title, EPA and DOT compliance documents, and sometimes even a state safety and emissions inspection. Once that's done, you'll get your shiny new license plates and be legally allowed to drive your imported beauty on American roads. Cue the slow motion sequence of you cruising past a Starbucks with your right-hand drive, JDM legend. Step 9. Pro tips from the import trenches. Start planning early. Delays in paperwork, shipping schedules, and modifications are more common than finding a Honda Civic at a car meet. Use experienced import professionals. They know the ins and outs of US regulations and can save you months of heartache. Don't try to smuggle personal belongings inside the car. CBP will find them and they won't laugh. Also, give the car a thorough undercarriage cleaning to avoid agricultural inspections. Lastly, double check all forms and translations. A single mistake could mean your car gets stuck in customs limbo longer than your last Amazon order. Alright, fellow car lovers, that's a wrap on your step-by-step guide to importing a car to the USA. If you found this video helpful, smash that like and hit subscribe. Until next time, keep your cars clean, your paperwork cleaner, and remember, just because it fits in a shipping container doesn't mean it's street legal. See you on the road, legend.